much of which have been American in the past. They have now relinquished their outpost in Scotland, and the rest is UK nuclear submarines, nuclear weapons, and they are based very close to where I live, very, very, very close, on a geological fault line, which of course is a very sensible place to site a nuclear facility, you know, a geological fault line where almost anything can happen. So I'm in the habit of walking very long distances, and I walked in the United States deserts where nuclear weapons were tested. I think it glowed green at night. In New Mexico, where the first atomic bomb was tested in 1945 and then subsequently exploded over Hiroshima and Nagasaki a little bit later that year. And so I took a long walk in the deserts where they were tested, where they're still tested, and then on to Hiroshima and Nagasaki to see the way these things could be remediated. My work is about the remediation of atrocity, the remediation of land. That's what it's all about, really. And that book details that in some complexity. But I can read something a little simpler, perhaps, from within here, which is a book produced some years ago, Selected Poems. And this one, I'm not originally, as some of you may be aware from the way I talk, perhaps native speakers, from Glasgow, but I'm Irish, I'm from Ireland. And this was written when, I guess, in response to the death of my mother, and I was just remembering things as they were before and during her illness. And it has no title because it's part of a longer series. Through crackling air each Sunday for 21 years, while women mouthed Hail Mary and farm bachelors smoked woodbines, it's kind of cigarette, smoked woodbines outside chapel doors, I drove wet miles to the village phone, fed shillings, then bright 10-pence coins. We talked of time and your grandchildren, or the knitted socks in the post, which I wear still, my small successes and my then manageable griefs. Now the phone rings out, or another might answer, she no longer lives here, as if I could forget. No longer here, but in twin graphs of memory, lapse and sleep. And just one more, which was for my daughter when she was 8 years old, if I can find it. Yeah. And the names are simply the names of places close to, the place names, close to where we then lived on the west coast of Ireland, in near Galway. So this is for Biddy, my daughter, when she was 8. With the full of moon, the ocean, due west of Newfoundland, humps its back, an old dog on a bone, bears moher teeth, coral teeth, Clifton teeth, Clew, Clare and Achel teeth, to empty black sod sockets. Flow tides, my own daughter's smile, solid as only the sea, singing moon. As moon resembles moon, as moon replaces moon, she passes on. Bones, I am here with her shining face in the rock pool on the curling dog Atlantic lip. So that's some of the way I work as a poet and as an activist. And,
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions?
Good.